Hi everyone. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, and I just wanted to share with you something I picked up. So I got this Hello Kitty agenda thing for work, but I never use it. It like stays in my bag all day. So it has these cool little post-it notes. So I thought of something today when I was listening to the Smashing Pumpkins, and I had this random, the line, a random line of the song stuck in my head, that I would write it on a post-it note. And then I put it in the agenda, as you can see. So that started what I made up as snippet journaling. It's kind of like Twitter without the computer and without because I'm not really good at vlogging, and I'm not really good at Twitter, and Facebook is just random rambling, sharing pictures and stuff. It's not usually like stuff that means anything. Plus I get in trouble a lot from my family and stuff about what I post on Facebook, so I feel like I can't write what I want to write. By the way, how cool is my hat? So yeah, and I have no makeup because it's, like I said, 6 o'clock at night. Anyway, so what I call snippet journaling, like I said, it's kind of like Twitter, but not, is you just write random little thoughts. They could be like, you set your own minimum. I made it like 5 lines or so. It depends, really. It just can't be like a full page. Just random thoughts, like quotes and quotes you see or hear, or song lyric that's sticking in your head. Little poem. You know, like, did you ever think of like a poem or something, or a painting idea, or a story idea, and you have like one line stuck in your head, but you don't have the rest of the stuff stuck in your head yet? Am I making sense? Anyway, you could write that as an entry for your snippet journal. So as you can see here, I'm going to cover the name for that one. This is the song lyric, and here's another entry from today. Actually, this one was from yesterday. These are from today. This is like a snippet about, I don't want to show his name, about Lane Staley. And then there's like a poem to somebody that I will let show his name. Up here, just some random thoughts. So you challenge yourself, basically, because you see all these challenges online, the tag your boyfriend challenge and all that other crap. I'm challenging you to be creative. You can decorate the pages any way you want. You can use a poster board if you want. And you can write, like, let's say you pick a week to as your goal to write. You write, like, on the top, 1 week snippet journaling challenge, or whatever the hell you want to write. And you could put all your little post-it notes, or all your little thoughts, or little random napkins, or whatever you write your stuff on. I just say post-it notes because they're in the book already. See? Plus I have a large collection of post-it notes. And most of the time I'm in work, so post-it notes are available. So yeah, I don't know why I'm doing this like it's my hair. But yeah, I challenge you to do that and be creative, because when we're creative, we use parts of our brains that, I mean, your whole brain is active, but you don't access all of it. I guess you could say. When you're creative, when you participate in arts of any kind, and writing, you exercise your brain. So, you know, you can do that with this, and you don't have to feel pressured to write an entire journal entry or an entire poem or, you know, whatever. You could draw, like I drew a whole bunch of little Adventure Time people on like little scrap paper, and I put them on my mirror. But you could draw that and put them in your journal. Well, I mean, you don't have to draw Adventure Time. You could draw whatever you want. You could really make your little entries about anything that you want. It could be song lyrics. It could be quotes. It could be random acts of kindness. It could be ideas on how to better the world, or ideas for inventions, or ideas for you know, stories you want to write. It's really up to you. If you want to share your work with me, you can take a picture of it and then link it by uploading it to like Photobook or whatever, or you can email me at nikkidolls8780 at gmail.com. I don't know why I'm like going like this. You can also make a video if you'd like and link it to me to it. That's cool too. And maybe if we get like a bunch of pictures, I can put some like artwork together and like put all the pictures of all the journaling, and possibly make like a tribute to you all and your creativeness. Also, if you draw any pictures or anything, art-wise, you know, feel free to also post them. Because I always like seeing artwork from other people. I haven't been drawing too much, so, or drawing or painting or anything. I really need to get new paints. I just found all my markers, all my art markers, so that's pretty cool. I always forget to bring them with me when I go to work, so I'm kind of stuck in that black and red theme for my drawings and mark. And now I go to a completely different place on Friday for work, so my drawing day is cut short a lot, and that kind of sucks. I'm going to see about maybe going there every other week, because they don't really have a lot of people who are there to take the test anyway, so I don't see why I need to be there every week. Yeah. So anyway, so like I said, if you have any art, poetry, you write stories, anything, I always love seeing artwork from other people. Feel free to link me to them if they are online. If you have a blog, I have a WordPress, so if you want me to follow you, you can leave a comment and link me to your WordPress or your blog, whatever, and I will check it out. Also, I do not have any limits on what kind of things that I follow, so especially if you do like reviews on books, that's awesome. I'm going to start trying to do some reviews here, you know, so yeah, I'm going to try and do that. Possibly maybe review the finale for Walking Dead, but I'm not really too sure about doing those kinds because I never know what's a spoiler and what's not. But it's already been like tomorrow will be a week that it's been over, so I don't think anybody hasn't seen it yet, and if you haven't seen it yet, you can't expect people not to talk about it by now. I have a one like day rule to that. Like after a show airs, then I will wait like a day or two to review it, because some people don't get to watch it when it airs here in the US. So actually, some people don't get to view it at the same time in that New York does, which is where I live, because because it's not always on at the same time. So I'll try and do The Walking Dead, and I will be featuring really cool hats like this one and a monster one. No, I'll try and do that. So I also will try to review books. I am still currently trying to get through Corey Taylor's book. Love the man. Loved the book. It's because of things that have happened and with work and all, I'm not really able to sit down and read a book, so I'm going to try and finish that book and then review it. And then I'm getting a book about Kurt Cobain's death, the investigation into that, so I will be reviewing that. I read Courtney Love's journal entries book. I can't remember the name of it. Oh, it's Dirty Blonde. Yeah, it's Courtney Love's journal entries that are published. I read a little bit of Kurt Cobain's journal entries. I will have to say that like Courtney Love's are not nearly as interesting as his. It's really cool to see her talking about her daughter and being protective of her daughter, but knowing now that she, like, I don't know, didn't she lose custody of her daughter? I don't know, whatever. Anyway, I'm not gonna get too much into that. I don't know what she's like as a mom, so I'm not gonna judge her as a mother. From what I saw, she didn't write too much about Kurt's death. So I don't know if I believe that she was so broken up. I mean, I'm pretty sure she was sad about it, but I don't know. I don't really. My own personal thing is like I don't really like her. So, and it has nothing to do with anything. I just don't really like her as a person. I like Hole. She's a good singer. Was a good singer. But I don't really think. I think she tries too hard to be famous, and I think that she's so obsessed with being famous that she would not let anything stand in her way of being famous, which is not always a bad thing, but when that's like your main priority. Like, that's what I got out of her journal entries. I didn't get some profound insight to her, which is what I did with Kurt. Yeah, that's basically all I got, was that she was famous and occasionally she wrote about her daughter. I do think that, like, back when her daughter was younger, her daughter was everything to her. I'm not saying she's a bad parent. I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna judge how she is as a parent. I'm just going to say that her journal entries were not as insightful as they could have been, I think. I think they could have picked better ones, but also you have to remember they're not like her entire journals, they're snippets of her journals that like people thought, oh, this is the one that should go in the book, this is the one that should go in the book. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure she wrote a lot more. She could have even wrote a lot more about Kurt, and they just thought it wasn't interesting enough to put it in. Quite frankly, I think that from reading them, it sounded like she was on one long drug binge, like it was just really random rambling. Much like I assume her Facebook and her Twitter are like, telling Gwen Stefani that she slept with her husband while she's married to her. Which would be Gavin Rossdale, by the way. That's a rumor. Anyway, so yeah, so that basically is what all that's about. It wasn't a great book. Like, it was a long book, kinda. It's not as long as Kurt's either, but it's pretty thick. It doesn't have page numbers, so. But, I got through it in, like, an hour. But that's, like, non-stop reading. But like I said, as far as the book itself, not very insightful. Not a good read, I guess. Lots of pictures, which is cool. There were a lot of pictures of Kurt. I think that they could have picked better entries. Like I said, they're only snippets. Only snippets of her journal writings, so I'm pretty sure that had they published all of them, it would have been much better of a read. I don't know if she's happy about the book or not. I think the writers could have, the people who made the book, the publishers, whatever, could have picked much better writing things. But it's worth a read, especially if you're a fan of hers. So yeah, so that's good. I read only a few of entries from Kurt's book, which I hope to get again because it was destroyed in a hurricane. Also, yesterday was the anniversary of Lane Staley's death. It's been 12 years. I used to have a journal, a tribute memorial journal that I used to write in every year when he died. Sorry. And I just kind of you know, I kept it in my dresser, and I realized yesterday when I went to write in it that it wasn't there anymore. It was destroyed in the journal. I mean, in the hurricane. But I didn't let that stop me. I wrote it somewhere else. I'm not going to go into that. The 8th will be 20 years that Kurt Cobain has been gone. Lost a lot of people. This made me think because I was talking about Courtney Love and then whatever. I was a big fan. I am a big fan of Lane and Alice in Chains. And he was very influential to me. And if I keep talking about him, I'm gonna cry more than I already am. Yeah. So I think that I will not talk about that. They should make a book about Lane. They should publish his poems. That would be cool. We should bring that up to somebody. Anyway, it's now 20 minutes, so I will stop this while I go cry like a baby. Oh, I'm going to Chiller Theater convention on the 25th with my brother, and I will be meeting, see him in the background, I'll be meeting Roman Reedus. So I'll be taking pictures of that, so you can look forward to that on my Instagram, which is Rockstar No KOI, which is Rockstar No Koi. So you can see those pictures. And I'm going away to Pennsylvania, so I'll try to make updates about the snippet journal, but I can't promise you anything because I'll be away. But until then, I'll keep it up, okay? So 20 minutes now about me rambling about stupid shit, but I did do a review somewhere in there. I'll do another review soon, okay? Bye guys.